5-year campaign. In 5 year, गोल रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. गोल अचीव करो या ना करो, गोल अचीव करते करते बहुत फ़ायदा होगा.
So how many people do you intend to reach?
We want to reach right down to the very bottom. And there are experts who know how to get this message down to the absolute grassroots level.
सर हम लोग कैसे पहुँचेंगे आप? कैसे पहुँचेंगे आप?
हम लोग
हाँ
जैसा मैंने बताया, many organizations will have their own network. WhatsApp है, posters हैं, programs हैं. ये 3 methods हम लोग adopt करते हैं. बहुत सारे WhatsApp messages से ये communicate होंगे. Thousands and thousands and thousands, millions I think will reach this place. Then there are posters that we are making, this kind, many, which will be there in doctors' offices, dental offices, NGOs के offices हैं. उनके जहाँ भी हमारे program होते हैं, awareness program, वहाँ पर ये posters display होंगे. इस तरह messages.
So are we using any AI technology for preventive checkup and diagnose in today's youth?
In time to come, I think it will be done. I have not envisaged that now. But as I said, India is an advanced country, and everything will be taken. Nobody has answers to everything. एक बार दिल है कि हमको
What would be your
करना.
message to the youth who are not coming for preventive checkup or they are ignoring this? As you already said, delay is the real killer, but
My message to them is that do not fear cancer and do not fear treatment of cancer. Science has made a lot of advance. We are winning our battle in the laboratory. We are losing it in the clinic only because you are not coming forward. What you have to really fear is delay. Do not fear the treatment of cancer. You must fear the delay of treating cancer. This is my message to
What
them.
are the numbers of people who are down with nationally Indian neck and head and neck cancer? What are the numbers?
Numbers of patients.
Yeah.
I think it is.
If it's possible, breakup of stage 1, stage 2. And
So, this program, I want the technology should try and take it down to the very grassroots, the entire Indian population in the risk group. I'm told that there are technology will tell you exactly which age group and which, all that they will do, the people who are experts in that. But there will also be awareness programs and early detection programs, screening programs for high-risk groups. So we go out to areas where people are prone to develop this cancer, policemen, the truck drivers and such populations. There also screening programs will be done. Along with that, the awareness program happens.
so how much time consuming is per screening actually if somebody comes for a checkup? What is the time duration it takes and how easy it is or difficult it is?
It's not difficult, but if you have not targeted the population well, then you may feel that it is not cost effective. You're spending so much time and all that happens in those camps is people who have got cancer and are very advanced and have lost their hope everywhere they come and see. Healthy people come, you don't find any new cases. But what it does is it creates a lot of awareness. People see all this thing happening and they inquire, ये क्या हो रहा है? ये कैंसर के डिटेक्शन का है, कैंसर क्या है? Then they come to know what is cancer. And there are posters displayed which tell them what are the early symptoms of cancer. So the 7 warning signals they will see. Many people will for the first time see the warning signals. A lump or bump anywhere, hoarseness that is not resolving, appetite that is, one has lost his appetite, change in bowel habits, abnormal bleeding from the nose, from the mouth, so that awareness is created. And they know these are the things that may be early symptoms of cancer. So
It's a nice
prevention and early detection are the best ways that we should, are the best weapons that we have. And numerous lives will be saved if we have these programs successful.
Nice. At least somebody has started a good drive actually, from your side.
I think that government has done a lot of work and many NGOs have done this. What I have found and what I realize now, sitting in the clinic every evening, is we did not lay emphasis on timely treatment. We laid emphasis on early detection, we educated them what are the symptoms of what are the early signs of cancer. We did not lay emphasis on timely treatment. So a lot of time goes in prayers. मैंने किसी का कुछ बुरा नहीं किया है, मुझे ऊपर वाला ये नहीं करेगा. A lot of time goes in that. Then they go for all these treatments where cancer treatment does not exist, to Hakims and homeopaths and Ayurveds. So those are the things that we have to, this campaign wants to put that emphasis, just add one more thing. Early detection still needs to be done. Still there are women who come and say, मेरे सब दर्द नहीं होता था इसलिए नहीं बताया.
Correct.
So that has to continue. अच्छा काम हुआ और भी करना ज़रूरी है, लेकिन ये भी बताना ज़रूरी है कि ये कैंसर हो सकता है और उसका जल्दी ट्रीटमेंट होना चाहिए. प्रेयर से वो नहीं जाएगा.
Early detection is only the cure.
Early detection is not enough. It has to be followed by timely treatment. Delay is the real killer.
Really.
So if you're saying early detection, do we reach out, even if people who are detected, one factor which you pointed out was denial. People kind of deny and are scared of treatment.
Yeah.
So how do we reach out to this segment? And how much is what is your view about the government? Are we screening enough people? Are we reaching out? Are we able to at least identify or detect people?
As I said, screening for general population is not cost effective. It's not cost effective. You can screen, if you screen 1 lakh population, you will get 100 patients with cancer. It's not cost effective. And that is the cost effective way is to create awareness, educate people that these are the symptoms, can be, these are the possible symptoms which may say that it may be cancer. And then they come forth. So government is doing a very good job. They have to come forth. Government going on doing screenings, they're doing it, but that's not going to... We tell the government that every time the health worker goes for checking diabetes and hypertension, also let them open the patient's mouth and see whether there is a ulcer there. पर वो होता नहीं, वो कितना काम करते रहेंगे बेचारे, वो लोग नहीं करते हैं. हमने ट्राई किया वो सब, वो लोग नहीं, they don't want to take on that additional responsibility.
You mean Asha workers?
Yes, I'm talking of ASHA workers. I told the government we are willing, your 8,000 ASHA workers,
Yeah.
we will train them here in this hospital in batches. let them do that. They said they will not take any additional responsibility. So you have to face reality.
Also,
Of course, that we have to look after our lifestyles and try and prevent this cancer. That is extremely important. But for today's this thing, what I would say is that if you recognize a symptom that you think may be cancer, then please have it attended to as early as possible. If you have it attended to early, cancer is curable with a very, very high cure rate and very little morbidity.
Sir, any food habits or any lifestyle changes need to be changes to avoid having cancer?
As far as oral cancer and head and neck cancer is concerned, the tobacco and areca nut. What people need to know is that even areca nut, supari, is very dangerous. They do not understand that. And there is also no social stigma to having supari. But those who have supari, and if they have a predisposition, they develop a condition called submucous fibrosis, which is a condition where their inner lining becomes leathery. They cannot tolerate spices, and they have predilection to developing cancer.
Sir, as we see, there is active smoking as well as passive smoking. So there are patients you might have find passive smoking also getting diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah. Mostly the passive smoking patients will have cancers that are lower down, like into the larynx or lung. Though the passive smoking is unlikely to affect the oral cavity.
For example, if suppose I am not smoking, but my friend circle are smoking, I am standing, and
Yeah,
does it make a difference?
it does make a difference because your lungs are constantly,
Breathing the same air.
yeah.
so what is the number of people that you aspire to reach out? And is it just going to be an awareness drive, or are you going to focus on vulnerable groups which have?
So as I said,
or
the
is
third-
it also going to be more screenings and more reaching out in terms of more?
Ages of late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. But many patients are in their 30s and 40s, many young patients. Sharmila?
So we are seeing more and more patients coming to us in the early 30s. And these are actually the productive years for a person. And he is losing his job, he is losing and he's spending time in Mumbai for almost 2-3 months with the family. It's difficult. It's difficult.
महिला पेशेंट को जागरूक करने के लिए क्या प्लान है? जैसे सर ने बताया कि महिलाएं जो है अपने परिवार के ज़्यादा ध्यान रखती हैं, इसकी वजह से पीरियड अपने फैमिली की ज़्यादा ध्यान देती है, अपने लिए समय नहीं निकाल पाती।
तो हमारे जो पोस्टर्स आएंगे ना उस पर भी बहुत ध्यान देने वाले हैं. Because I see that it's a very big problem. Once again, with these WhatsApp messages, with these posters, महिलाओं को जागृत करना बहुत जरूरी है. Very good. Very good. And plus the government has these programs of Ayushman. The trust hospitals also apportion certain part of their resources for the treatment of the poor.
There is a lot of waiting on government hospitals or getting timely treatment.
Yeah. So more and more centers that you train, there will be some diffusion. So many Tata memorials have come up, but still
Correct.
it is overflowing.
Overflowing. As you see, they for you in the midnight, right
Yeah.
from the midnight.
Yeah. हमारे स्क्रीनिंग प्रोग्राम्स चल रहे हैं जो आपको शायद डॉक्टर योगेश बताएंगे, और हम लोग अभी ये प्रोग्राम CPA एंड इंडियन कैंसर सोसाइटी के साथ जो करेंगे, उनकी नेटवर्क बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है, बहुत पावरफुल नेटवर्क है, उनके साथ हम जुड़कर करने वाले हैं ये अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम्स। और दूसरा डिजिटल programs awareness. It is 30% and stage 3 and 4 70%. My impression is, and you can correct me, Sharmila, that it is even worse than that, because this really is the number of people that we are really taking up for treatment. There are so many that are untreatable, they are just too advanced for treatment. Also, staging systems are an evolving system. There are many cases, there are many stages that we were calling as stage 1 and 2. By the modern staging system, so many of them are becoming stage 3. Am I right, Sharmila? She's
Yes.
busy with something.
So just looking at the numbers, I mean, percentage is 5, so in terms of
So
numbers.
presently, the maximum cases which we are seeing in India are in advanced stages.
Right.
Very few cases of oral cavity we see are in early cases. They just don't only when they are presenting for a treatment. And less than 30% of patients are presenting at early cases. The figure wise, we are seeing in India around 15 lakh new cancer cases. I'm not saying only oral cavity cases. They are
All
cancer cases. Around 9 lakh deaths because of cancers are happening in India every year as per the data of WHO. And lip and oral cavity come as one of the most common cancers, especially in males. In females, we still have breast cancer, which is more common than the oral cavity. But in males, it is the lip and oral cavity cancers along with the lung cancer, which is at the highest level.
Can you repeat the numbers I can?